Hey everyone, Christopher here, and welcome back to another episode of Fossil Forward Finds. I know it has been a while. Uh, life, just life. I'll leave it at that for now. But I do appreciate you being here. I have been working in the background, even if I haven't been posting videos. I have taken a bit of a break from the Albany album, but we're gonna get back into that with this video. But first, before we get into that, there's a few things I wanted to talk about. First, I wanted to thank my friend Margie over at Desert Dweller on YouTube. You may have seen her in the comments. She very sweet sent me out a nice box of postcards. I didn't film any sort of haul with it, but I do have a bunch of them listed already. A lot of Continental cards: Arizona, New York, Colorado, Utah, things like that. I got quite a bit of foreign in there as well. I want to say I listed maybe about a third to half of them. There was a few hundred in there. I don't know exactly how many, but I've already sold three. So I thought I'd show those. Here's Arizona State University that sold for $12.99. This one sold on offer for $8.50. Hotel in Hawaii, and then Phoenix. We sold Phoenix for $9.99. So, thank you, Marjorie, for that. She also sent Bob Dinosaur Book. I have never seen this book before, so that is now in my collection, as well as some other goodies. So, thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated. Um, and then my dad also bought me a bag, about 60 or so UK postcards. So I don't think I'll do a haul for that either, unless you guys want to see it. But I will get those listed here at some point. In the meantime, I've been doing a lot of um, real photo postcards lately, focusing primarily on the people. As I've talked about in the past, I enjoy doing those, and I've had some good luck. I think I listed a couple hundred over the last few weeks. Um, just see some of the newest real photo listings here. So by all means, go check it out. At the very least, they're fun to look at. So with that, let's run to our break. We'll check the numbers, and then we will look at album 19. Alright, so a quick look at the numbers before we dive into the haul. Obviously, these numbers are going to look a little bit better than last time because it's been a few weeks. I think we've had another 20 or so orders from the albums we've listed so far that have come in. We're up to 152 total sales for $1,243.17 profit after shipping and fees and such, which means we have made back 35% of the total cost of goods. And then out of the 18 albums plus the flats and loose stuff that I've listed, we are in the green on that. We're actually $183 in the profit on that. So that's great. As of the time I'm filming this, I haven't actually started listing album 19. I did scan everything, so we are going to go look through those now. And then over the next week or two, these will start popping up in the store. So keep an eye out for anything that you find interesting. Um, yeah, I think that's it for now. Let's start looking at some cards. Alrighty, so we're gonna try it a little differently this time. Let me know what you think when we're done. So I scanned in all the cards. There should be about 85 in this album. So I'm just gonna start flipping through them here. So first off, we have some of the real photos. So let's see, Mohawk Trail in Westminster, Massachusetts, real photo. Let's see, is this gonna work? Yeah, okay. So that's the back. What do we got going on here? Wolfsburg, the castle, another real photo. Let's see, and pretty much this whole album, other than one card, they're all standard size. So just keep that in mind. So Salvatore, I guess. I'm assuming that says lagoon. But anyways, a little tropical looking kind of paradise. Real photo there. That's nice. Some cool stamps on it as well. Let's see. This is Mount Etna. That one I know. Italy. One of the most active volcanoes in the world. So that one's cool. It's a nice, again, still real photo here. That's the back of that one, unused. All right, here we got a little wagon thing, wagon, cart, wheelbarrow, something of the sort. Looks like it's in Oslo. You can't, oh yeah, you can see my cursor. So yeah, it says Oslo down here. So another foreign real photo. Little schmutz on the back, but that's about it. Let's see. Some sort of foreign waterfall. Unfortunately, I can't read a lot of the foreign languages, so I use Translate for that. But anyways, there's the back of that one is used. Aerial photo, another foreign card. Some sort of hotel and restaurant, I guess. What do we got going on here? Prince of Wales Hotel, Waterton Lakes, Alberta. So it must be Canada here. And another real photo. That's pretty cool. Nice one there. It is labeled Cross Studios. We do got some image loss here on the side. Let's see. Strada de Bell? All right, so I'm assuming we're in the Dolomite Mountains of Europe here. Is that Italy? France? I don't remember. Probably Italy. But in any case, wherever it is. Another real photo there. Got another road in Riverview here. Let's see information down on the bottom, but again, not sure exactly. Here's the back. And then this is a full color real photo postcard. Some sort of Renaissance house. Assuming, yeah, it looks like it's France. So that's the real photos. Hold on, I'm being yelled at by Garak. All right, advantage of doing the hauls this way is the cats can't attack. Bad news is you don't see the cat, so we'll have to think about that for the future. But anyways, let's continue here. So now we're gonna go through the U.S. cards that I sorted out here. So what do we got going on? Monument Valley. Nice geology scene there. Let's see. Bathing, Ocean Beach, New London, Connecticut. So white. We got a white border here. Just your typical beach scene. Unused. Here's the back there. Kurt Tech. Let's see. Capitol Building, Santa Fe, New Mexico. Got some nice embossing to it. This one is used. Stonebridge, Garfield Park, Chicago. Nice winter scene. Used as well. Nice card. Let's see. The Rolling Chair Parade on the boardwalk, Atlantic City, New Jersey. You can see we got some creasing up here, top corner. It's an interesting scene. You know, there's a lot going on. I've had a number of the Atlantic City boardwalks before. I don't recall them being anything special, but as always, I will be checking all these out. Here's the back on that one, postmarked 1911. Let's see. The Drive at New and Old Casino. I'm not going to try to pronounce that, in Rhode Island. So obviously a bunch of nice vehicles in that view. Another white border card. This one is unused. Hotel De Soto, New Orleans. Again, nice cars in this one. I don't have much luck with New Orleans. It tends to be a lot of it out there. But I don't know that I've had this card before, so we'll see. 1929. Alrighty. Northwestern Scene Cascade Series Forestry Building in Portland, Oregon. We got a little Coca-Cola advertising over there. Nice little log cabin kind of scene. Unused. Quillen House, Ferry Beach Park in Maine. See some good creasing here on this one as well. This one is used. So it's okay, this does look like it's a reprint of the original. So looks like this was sent in the 90s and the original's from 1915. That's too bad. But in any case, what do we got going on here? We got some sort of waterfall. Am I upside down? I am upside down. There we go. Waterfall. Let's see. Alder Stream Falls in Round Mountain, Maine. I don't think that's a real photo. It might be, actually. I'm not seeing the dots. Guess that's a real photo. Even better. All right, New Albany Hotel in Georgia. Again, some creasing. There's a lot more condition issues with this album than in some of the past ones. I'm not sure if all the cards will end up making it, but anyways, hotel scene, unused. Flatiron Building, also Atlanta, Georgia. One is used, postmarked 1927. All right. Into New York, home state here. Breakneck Mountain from Storm King Highway. We got a nice river ferry going on, or not river ferry, but a river cruise. Nice white border, postally used. Shipped from West Point. There you go. All right, what else we got going on here? Central Park, New York. The Mineral Springs. Cute little kids here. Umbrellas. Originally was an oilette. Yeah, it is an oilette. Tux oilette. There you go. Alrighty. What else we got here? Miles Standish Monument, Duxbury, Massachusetts. Not sure what that one's for. All right, Cape Cod. This piece was done by Robert Brooks. You can see the artist signature down there. And it's just showing Cape Cod cottages. So these are cool. You could actually send it to someone, and they could color it in themselves. Underwood Pond, East Templeton, Gardner, Massachusetts, I believe it says. Gardner, Massachusetts. But just a typical birch scene here. It's back. All right, panorama of that beach in in Massachusetts. Got a little gazebo there. Nice little scene. Unused, but definitely some discoloration. All right, off to Pennsylvania here with this one. We got some Dutch folk art. There's the back of that. And then Market Street from City Hall Arch in Philadelphia. We got the nice trolley cars, street cars going on in there. It's a nice scene, nice colors on that one. Unfortunately, we do have a big piece missing here at both corners, so that's unfortunate. Especially since it wasn't even used. It's one thing if it's used and damaged, because, it went through the mail. But anyways, Queen of the Gas Belt, Gas City. We are in Indiana. So a nice image of a mural here. It's pretty neat. Got some glass blowing going on here. It's a nice piece. I've not seen that card before. Sticking with Indiana, we got an aerial view of Smithwood Residence Hall at Indiana University. There's the back there. And that is, Bloomington, Indiana. I visited that campus. Let's see, the Pavilion at the Shade, Scenic Park, Indiana. That looks like a linen card. Just kind of a basic campground kind of scene there. The Fairway Back 40 Restaurant, also in Indiana, Decatur, Indiana. So Doesn't it doesn't look like much, but those are usually the places that have the best food, so that's probably pretty good. Yeah, same restaurant, different view. That's cool. All right, Fort Cumberland Hotel in Maryland. Got some extensive water staining here, discoloration. That one may not survive. That may go in the crafting pile. But we'll see if it's an uncommon enough card, then I'll put it up. But if it's a dime a dozen, it'll go. Let's see, Winter Scene, Union Avenue, Havre de Grace, Maryland. Nice, pretty scene there. Let's see, got some snow on some trees. Yellowstone National Park, photo by William Keller. Cool scene there. And then Old Faithful Inn, Yellowstone Park. Is this I don't think this is a Haynes. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Some of the old Yellowstones can be good. I have not had any special luck with Yellowstone, but it's not one of the subjects I've decided to really focus on. So Undivided Back though. All right. This is from Edward. What we got going on? The Sunburnt Hayfield Homeward Creeps. The Loaded Wain. Sure. We got a farm scene. It's a tux. We got a couple tucks in a row here. So not bad. That place. It's another tux oilette. Yeah, it's that thing. That place there. With the letters. That one. No. The Hague. I guess I could have read that. Tux. Another. Okay. Then we got some birch trees. Let's see, where are we here? Peterborough, New Hampshire, some white birches. I guarantee that is probably not much. All right, are we into... All right. We're about to head into a chunk of foreign, so a lot of it is just going to be sort of until I do the translate, but that's how it usually is. So let's see, we got Cypress Avenue, Stanford. Some garden stuff here. Big old tree. Herwood Forest. Something or other. Victoria Falls. This one's pretty cool. I haven't had a Victoria Falls card before. I'm actually very tempted to keep it. But I'll probably sell it. Unless it's really a dime a dozen, then I might just say, that's okay, I'll keep it. But I don't know. It's cool. It's on my bucket list. Nice card there. And then this is another neat one. View of the Pyramids. Not used either. I think that one has the potential to be a good one. Old Weir Bridge, Killarney. The Pump Room in Bath, UK. I think I have all the UK ones first, then Canada, and then it's free for all. So, interior view, greetings and best wishes. Norwich Gates in Sandringham. You can see a lot of discoloration around the border there at the bottom. Otherwise, the card looks all right. Unused. Cleopatra's Needle and Thames Embankment in London. Again, we got some bite marks in here. But otherwise, a nice view. Warwick Guy's Cliff Mill. This one's a nice embossed card. We got shamrocks and other little gilding going on. It's a tux card. Undivided Back. Let's see. Saxon Tower of St. Michael's Church, Oxford. Nice street scene. Unused there. All right. I don't think this one's a real photo, but we got the Wookiee Hole Caves. No. This was a print. So yeah, cave scene, little boat. It's cool. Unused. Regent Street in London. What do we got there? Options Cigarettes, I think. It's a nice looking card. Other than again the bite marks in the corners. You can't see part of it. I'm in the way. Um, well, anyways, take my word for it. Behind me, there's another chunk missing out of the corner. There, you can see it. You can see it on the other side. What am I gonna do with this? All right, shooting the Lachin Rapids near Montreal, Quebec. So that's a linen or a white border. That's a linen card. A nice nautical scene there. Alrighty. Percé, Quebec, or well, we're in Quebec anyways. So sunset there. Let's see, Yonge Street in Toronto. Nice little street scene there. Let's see, interior of the old chapel in Quebec, Canada. So interior view. And religious cards don't do too much for me typically. All right, I guess the cats can still interrupt. Let me make sure Garak didn't kill himself. Little dude tried to, he was climbing on a stack of stuff he was not supposed to be climbing on, and it fell, and he fell with it. But he seems all right. He went straight to eating, of course. Anyways, we're going into the foreign cards now that, I don't think I'm going to be able to tell you what they are other than what we can look at here. Some of it I probably should know, but my geography sucks. What can I say? Postcards are actually helping me with that. Enough. We got this foreign street scene here. Let me get this moving again. There we go. Postally used, but the stamp's missing. We got some sort of gorge, but people on a little walkway bridge here. It's a neat scene. I'm assuming these are all France at the moment. More canyon scene, gorge. Another view. I do like these ones, though. They have potential. For whatever reason, this style is typically not my favorite style of postcard. But you see it a lot with the old European ones. And I'm also kind of confused because it doesn't show the dots like I'm used to for other prints, which makes me wonder if they're real photos. They just don't have that real photo kind of texture to it. So, I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you have any expertise on that matter. Because I am still learning, despite the fact that I am a talking head here on YouTube. Let's see, Versailles. I can read that one. All right, we're at the keep steps at some sort of castle. Lanzenbrook? I don't know. We're in a castle, though. Some stairs there. All right, some sort of mountain view. I'm assuming we're in the Alps. But beyond that, I can't say for certain. We do have various peaks listed up here with their heights. So there's that. Klempenborg, Bellevue. It's a hotel, anyways. I can guess that part. But some people cycling out front. People, cars, old cars. Flag of, looks like it's an American flag almost. Reads in French. Let's see. Something the American counteroffensive. So it's 1918. Yeah, so it's a war memorial for American soldiers. En français. All right, Sunset in Holland. Artist signed here, L. Dupont. Got a little windmill there. Again, we got some creasing up in the top there, discoloration on the back. I don't know what happened to this album, but it's been through it. A Place in a Place, Simonswald. Little rural home kind of thing. It's got a bit of a like embossed frame going on the border here. Obviously, we got some discoloration. Both sides, quite a bit of foxing on the back there. But 1912 postmark. Uh, that place, Vermland. I don't know, but little house, pond kind of scene. All right. I don't know. What's this? Russian, Ukrainian. I'm not sure. Something Eastern European. I'm thinking. We got the. See, it looked like the Ukrainian eggs, right? Give me a second here. Yeah, so it is Russian text, but yeah, it's Ukrainian Easter is basically what we're looking at. It is a blank back for the most part, but that could be a good card. I'm not seeing anything like it listed at the moment at a quick glance, so we'll have to see. Is artist signed here at the bottom as well. That's a pretty card. Nice another mountain scene. Sisakan and whatever your stock. What do I do this? I don't know. Says Zurich on the back. Nice card though, pretty. Another little pretty scene here on the creek side. But we don't have a location. It's really just an art card. Same here, or do we have an... I don't know if that is an artist or a location down there, but we got some sort of writing. I'll have to figure that out. But mountain scene, undivided back. Another mountain scene. Bit of discoloration on this one as well. Undivided back. The governor's cottage in Gibraltar. A neat little card. Missing the corner. Yeah. That place, that thing. But some sort of road or pathway through the trees here. Undivided back. Little village scene. Got some cattle. Ridden on, but not sent. Something Scandinavian, but boat scene. Oh, Jadzia's turn. These cats. They're like, you can do whatever you want. We're still going to be in the way. All right, that's the back of that one. Some sort of obelisk entrance, Potsdam. Garden there. Discoloration on the back, but not too bad. Some mountains again. Again, I'm assuming the Alps. Got some cattle. Yeah, no idea. But some sort of restaurant, it looks like. Got some swans there. Behind me, you can't see it, but we're missing part of the corner again. You can see it in that other flipped corner there. All right, this card is... It's basically like top down. It's a standard, but it's as long as a Continental almost. It's a kind of a weird size, so it's in a Continental sleeve. But some sort of last drop village, is that what it says? Last stop? Last drop? I don't know. But yeah, I'll have to... A little restaurant scene, I think, or something of the sort. And then the very last card here, this is a glitter card from Zion, and then I'm not sure... The Bazaar, Zion Bazaar, perhaps? 1907, written in glitter. Got glitter around the flowers there as well. And divided back. So, that is album 19. Let me know what you think of this format. Obviously, you get to see the cards better. I might need to position myself in a different spot next time. You get to see the cards better. We can zoom in on things. I think I like this format better, but I do obviously get long-winded. So enough of that. I'm going to get these listed. And then when we come back for album 20, we can look at what the numbers were for totals on this. So let me know what you think, what your favorite cards were, all that other stuff. Thanks again, Marjorie, for sending me the postcards. I am very grateful. I'm going to continue to list those. Yeah, catch you all in the next video.